Hi and welcome to my presentation for EDL 856. This is my case study on parental apathy and my name is Sandra Crawford. Category 1, Problem Identification and Data Analysis. What do I know? I know that John F. Kennedy School has a very limited program with little contact or involvement with parents and the external community. I also know that the principal feels that he is in step with the pulse of the community and believes that the community does not want to be involved in any school processes. The final item that I know is that after much persuasion, the principal agreed to hold a meeting to garner parent involvement. Only 8 parents attended. Category 1, Problem Identification and Analysis. What do I need to know? The first item I need to know is why parents in the extended community have not been interested in becoming involved with John F. Kennedy School. Next, I need to know what direct contact the principal has had with the community. I also need to know how to convince the principal that a parent advisory group, a PTSO, or a PTA would be beneficial to the school, specifically the students. So what is the problem? The problem is that the principal is unsure how to effectively build a collaborative relationship between the school, parents, and the extended community, and therefore is reluctant to start up a parent advisory group. Category 2, Proposed Plan of Action with appropriate strategies for implementation. My first proposed plan of action is to increase communication efforts between the school, parents, and the external community. I can do this by publishing newsletters and memos about school-wide activities. I can also personally call parents and members of the community to ask if they will serve as tutors, volunteer for field trips, or provide general help in the classroom. My second proposed plan of action is to improve the school environment and climate. I want parents to feel they are part of the school. I can do this by showing interest in the parents and viewing them as partners in education. I need to be an advocate to ensure that parents feel that they belong. My third proposed plan of action is to provide events and activities that bring families, the community, and the school together. These events can include a potluck, open house, parent-teacher conferences, or even a book fair. As an educational leader, I must take proactive steps to involve parents and the external community. Category 3, Resolve the issues based on promoting the success of all students. As an educational leader, I promoted the success of all students by researching the benefits that a parent advisory group and community involvement can bring to the school. Next, I promoted the success of all students by increasing communication with stakeholders in order that they may share in the vision and mission of the school. Lastly, as an educational leader, I promoted the success of all students by making it easier for the parents and the community to be involved in school functions. I was able to provide productive relationships with the community by sponsoring events that families in the community would be interested in attending. Category 4, Debrief the problem. My thoughts. I thought that the principal was not a very flexible person. It seemed that if something did not go his way the first time, he was not willing to try it again. I thought that the principal may be afraid of parent and community involvement in the school. I also thought that the school could benefit from community involvement and from a PTSO, PTA, or parent advisory group. My feelings. I felt that the principal was really limiting the success of students by not involving parents and the community in school functions. I felt that the only reason the principal agreed to hold a meeting for parent involvement was because he was tired of me bringing it up. Finally, I felt that the announcement for the parent meeting could have been advertised better. My values. I value what the students' needs are. I want to make sure that the students know what parents in the community are advocating on their behalf and are interested in what occurs in school. I also value the fact that 8 parents attended the special meeting. This shows me that parents are interested in becoming involved in John F. Kennedy School. I also value my persistence to advocate for a parent advisory group. Without my persistence, the school would continue to not have any parental involvement. Category 4, identifying issues that are unresolved or open to further investigation. One issue that remains unresolved is why the principal has been so against community and parent involvement. Another unresolved issue is why the principal feels that putting a lot of effort into parent involvement will make the situation worse. An issue that is unresolved is what happened to the previous parent groups. Was there problems with organization, the principal, or just a general consensus that the parent group was not working? Category 5, reflect on Standard 4, collaborating with families and community members. As a building level administrator, I promoted the success of all students by collaborating with families and community members by researching what community groups were interested in helping the school and by convincing the principal to hold a meeting to garner parent interest. Category 5, reflecting on Standard 4, responding to diverse community needs and interests. As a building level administrator, I promoted the success of all students by responding to diverse community needs and interests on an ongoing basis. I can increase communication efforts by publishing memos and newsletters often and keeping community members informed of school functions. Category 5, reflecting on Standard 4, mobilizing community resources. As a building level administrator, I promoted the success of all students by mobilizing community resources to address and help solve problems in a way that supports the school by providing opportunities for the community to be involved in school activities and by personally reaching out to the community through phone calls and letters. I hope you enjoyed my presentation for EDL 856 on parental apathy.